dawn, the sun begins to rise. With my shovel in my hand, I'll chase that golden prize. Each step's a treasure found, a story waiting to unfold. In a wild and rugged land, where legends are told. The hills are whispering, calling out my name. With dreams of gleaming nuggets, I'm wild and untamed. There's golden in their hills, oh can't you see? With picks and shovels we'll create our legacy. It's not just the treasure, it's the thrill of the chase. With every trail we wander, we find our rightful place.
Hey everybody, welcome, Gold Fever Radio. Woo-hoo! Can you imagine that? It is Wednesday once again. It is January 1st. Happy New Year, everybody. 2025. Sure glad you guys tuned in for another one of these episodes. 20 years later, and here we all are hanging in there. And yes, keep on trucking. Oh, I don't look right, do I? You guys like this new nice new logo here? Oh, wait, I better be complete. I'm not complete yet. Here, hold on a second here. Okay. There. All right. How's that? Does that look a lot better? Yeah, baby. Looking good, huh? Man, that's such a good looking logo right there, isn't it? What is going on? You know what today is? Today is National Bloody Mary Day. Cheers, everybody. Nothing beats a good old Bloody Mary. It's also National Hangover Day. What a coincidence. Let's see, what's happening in events? Okay, upcoming this Saturday, the 4th, is our detector hunts out here on the field here. And that's what's happening on events. We just got through with our extravaganza, our New Year's extravaganza. I think I saw a couple people in the chat room that was here or is here from that there. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. And I'm planning a trip. I got to go up to Meadview here probably sometime within the next week or two, couple of weeks, go up there, do some stuff up there. But anyways, we had a great time on New Year's and all that. But I got to do something here. I got a package in the mail. So I got to open this up and show you guys this here. I haven't even opened it yet, so. Oh, it's heavy. I know that. Oh, it's heavy. Well, I know what it is. I just don't know what all it is. This was sent. You guys have probably seen him. He's been on the show before. These are bags of pay dirt. Wow, he sent, holy smackerel, how many did he send me? There's 1, 2. Holy mackerel. There's 3. No wonder they're so heavy. There's 3. He sent me 4 bags of pay dirt. This is from Rick. He's in Oregon, RD Rattlesnake Gold Mining Company. He has these. He has a mine up there. I don't know if you've got. He's been in the chat room. He pops in a time or two, and he does a lot of stuff. He gets on the wheels and different things like that. He is a channel supporter. Oh, this one's got a little crack in it. I better be careful on this here so don't lose it all. But this dirt is right off of his mine up there, and I don't think he salts them. I think he just takes the gravel and screens it down. Some bags are really good. It's hit and miss. But if anybody wants information on these here, contact him. Search him online. I'll probably give some bags away here one of these days here on something there. But anyway, so that was from old Rick from his mine up there. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Oh, I also got something to give away for the Patreon. It's the 1st of the month. I got to give that away. And I got something. What have I had for that? I got to find that. I got that drawing I'm going to draw here in a little bit. So I got to remember to do that there. Let's see what's going on in the chat room here. We've got Paul. You're our first, Paul. Let's see. Fitzy. Is that right? First like. Josh Cooper, hello. Uh, Don G, Happy New Year. Hello, Richard Gibson. It's let's have a better New Year. Always have a better New Year. Billy G, hello, Billy. Billy G, he's a channel supporter. He's in green. Thank you, Billy. Rocky Mountain Prospector, Brad Hayden. Hello, Brad's in camp. Richard Duke, hello. Hello, Mr. Mindlab. Hey, that's me, Mr. Mindlab. Woo-hoo. You know, Mindlabs are such a great detector. I really like Mindlabs, you know. They don't suck anymore. I've found that out, that when you use them, they're actually a pretty good detector. So if you guys want any information about Mindlabs, contact Mr. Mindlab right here. Okay, let's see. Gary Joachim. Hello, Gary. Hi, Jack. I can't help it. I smile every time I see you. Oh, Gary, you're such a sweetheart. You know, we smile every time we see you too, man. We got a treat for you, Gary, here in a moment. Gary, let's see. Oh, two Garys there. Gary Lindy. Happy New Year from Quartzsite. Well, hell. Paul, Mindlab dealership. Yes, Mindlab dealership. Yay. Can you believe it? Finally. Corey 24, Happy New Year. Dallas Wright, Happy New Year. So let's bring in us a special guest. How's that? Here's somebody that you guys need to harass and talk to. It is the one, the only. Ta-da!
Ah! Is that you, Mr. Mindlab?
That's me, Mr. Mindlab. Mr. Mindlab here saying Happy New Year, everybody.
Well, Mr. Mindlab, I got a question for you before this whole thing gets underway.
Yes.
Why am I little and you are bigger? Just because you're Mr. Mindlab.
Well, because I'm just bigger. What can I say?
Well, fix it, please.
How's that?
You. Much better. Much better.
Okay.
Much better.
Somebody said, oh, Billy Z. Q here too. All right. A couple people all the way from Quartzsite. We are like about 20 miles from Quartzsite, actually, something like that. 24, 25 miles from Quartzsite. It's about all we are.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's not far at all.
Nope.
Doug Brown, hello. Paul says hi, Lisa. Richard says hi, Lisa. Brad says hi, Lisa.
Everybody.
Man, I know you guys probably haven't seen Lisa on the show for a long time, huh?
Brad just saw me a couple of hours ago.
See, I got to scoot over now because now I'm not in the center of the page.
Oh, gee. Turn the page.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
So we just had our New Year's thing.
We did.
Gary says, hi, Lisa. You are a very patient person.
Yeah. My medals are hanging up behind me.
Yeah. So so we just got over the New Year's thing. I think it turned out pretty good.
It did. We had a great time. Lots of nice people. We played games. People won money. Everybody went out to a claim to dig. They dug here. We had our New Year's Eve party. We had a great dinner. And then we had the band. And then we had karaoke. And then this morning, everybody was up. 9 o'clock, we had breakfast, our infamous eggs in a bag that we do every year. If you haven't had eggs in a bag, you need to come out to one of our events and partake of eggs in a bag with us.
Eggs in a bag. It's basically it's really kind of cool how it's made. It's basically an omelet's what it is.
It turns into an omelet. You put it in a freezer bag, and when all the whatever you want in your omelet, and you can put in 2 eggs or 3 eggs or whatever. You got to crack the egg first, though. And then you put it in boiling water, and it cooks for like 15 minutes, and then you got an omelet.
You got an omelet. You're kind of freezing once in a while. Let's see. We got box old dirt to son of. Yeah, you know, I'll butcher the hell out of that. Box older. Anyways, hi. Trucking Nomad, hello. I think Truckee Nomad's in camp too. Mark, I think he's in camp. So there's a couple people here in camp. So I think it was started out. We're supposed to have like about 20. What did we say? 26 or something people.
27, yeah.
27, and I think there
Yeah.
was like 3 or 4 that didn't make it for
Yeah.
whatever reason. They just didn't show up. So it was a nice group. So there was piles of dirt in the back. Some people dug in. People went out on the field, metal detected. Some people found some silver coins that were still out there, and some money. And
Yeah. And you know what somebody had said to me? This is interesting because this was an event, and that we call an extravaganza. Somebody mentioned to me they are LDMA members. Did you hear that? I
they were
said it wrong. Yeah, I said
LDMA members. Oh,
they were LDMA members. I didn't want to say it too loud. And they told me that the LDMA events have not been the same since we stopped doing them.
really?
Yeah, that's what I was told just this morning.
Wow, that's pretty. Years ago, we used to be, yeah, the host at the LDMA things and do them, and then we had
Mhm.
that falling out. We won't get into why or how that all happened, but we a couple of years ago just quit paying our dues. We've been LDMA members since early '90s, and when they just turned all weird and funky, we just quit. We're done with them, and
Yep.
so we that's why we kind of started our own things. A lot of the things they do at their events, they're things that we done, things we started,
Yeah, absolutely.
and
That
so
is true.
yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so anyway, we had fun. We hid golf balls around camp for people to find, colored golf balls that meant different things. We had another prize around camp that we hid. So people were just out looking and having fun and digging and metal detecting. And Janon, Happy New Year's. Good to see you guys in there. So Janon's here, and about 5 minutes later, then all of a sudden Mark appears in there too. It's like they're in 2 different rooms on different phones. They always hang out on, you know. So yeah, I know that.
I get that.
Uh, you know what I need to do? I'm going to go get a prize. So what I'm going to do is put you on big
Oh,
while I
good.
go. Let's see. So what's that? I don't know how to say that name. Boxodir.
I can't see it.
I just spelled it for you. Boxodir.
I don't know. Boxer
Boxodir. Boxodir. Maybe that's it. I am from Uzbekistan.
is Bekistan.
Uzbekistan. Is that what that is?
I can't see it.
Uzberkistan.
Uzbekistan. Yep,
Okay.
sounds good.
I don't know English, but I am interested in precious metals mining. All right. Well, uh,
Well, that's
your
okay.
typing is doing
Some of
good.
us don't know English either.
Oh, see, there's
It's
Mark.
probably into a translator.
Oh, okay. There's Mark. Hello, Mark. I knew you'd be in here soon. Okay, I got to go grab something, so I'm going to put you on a layout here for a moment.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not that big. So, okay. So I guess this is me now, leaving it up to me. I can't see anybody who's in the chat room because I don't know how to do that on my phone, but glad that you're all here. Wish that you could have joined us for New Year's because we did have a good time, but there's always next year. Yeah, we get started early. For those of you who are Gold Fever Prospecting Club members, you may have noticed that you don't have a newsletter yet. I will get started on that more than likely tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get them out tomorrow night. If not, uh, what is tomorrow? Thursday. By Friday, they'll be out. That is my plan. Oh, you're
Plant.
back.
Oh, I am back. So I had to get a prize to give something away. So I
Okay.
got a hat. I got this hat for a. Janon says was buried. Oh, we were out on Janon. Oh, we were out detecting today. I found a geocache container that we buried next to a tree that hadn't been found since 2019. Was a cool find. Cool, cool. Mark is, yes, he is here. I knew he'd pop in later. Okay, so I'm going to give this away. But I wanted to show people I don't know if you guys have seen this latest thing, what I've done, these tumblers. This is the Gold Fever tumbler with the logo on there. And these are MP3 players. So this has an MP3 player on it. I don't want to turn it on because it'll pair with something. But it's dishwasher safe, so you can take this off and still have this thing. It comes with charging and a straw. But anyway, these are on the YouTube channels. If you're not a member of the YouTube channel, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. So I've got a list of my Patreons right here. And I'm going and I said that first of every month I'm going to let Siri pick out I just print out this sheet and then I let Siri pick this up. So let's see if I can do this here. Here's Siri. Hey Siri. Pick a number 0 through 16.
It's 12.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Steve. Oh, Steve Blevins. I don't think he comes in the chat room a lot. Anyway, make a note of that, will you, Lisa?
Sure.
Steve Blevins gets a hat this month's drawing. Okay. Who won it last month?
I don't know.
Mark won it last month. Mark Nye, I think, won it last month. So.
Oh, he was just here.
Who? Yeah,
Mark
Nye, because he got his prize. Yeah. So.
Well, he was at the extravaganza.
He was at the extravaganza. It's National Bloody Mary Day. Cheers, everybody. That's so good. I didn't get to bed last night. I don't think till like about 2 o'clock in the morning after karaoke.
It's New Year's.
It was New Year's. I hope everybody else had a great, happy New Year's, and well, you know what I should have posted last night? I ain't talking to anybody till next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Bush. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hello, Mike. So that's plans. Nothing's planned. So, yes. So the greatest news of all, like the hat and shirt, Jack. Go Mind Lab. Yay, Mind Lab. They call me Mr. Mind Lab.
They call you Mr. Mind Lab, like Mr. Tibbs.
That's right, Mr. Mind Lab here.
Mr. Mind Lab. That's what they call you. Sometimes people call you something else.
Yeah, I know, Richard.
No, that's me. I call you Richard.
So I got some used Mind Labs. I got some used 2300s. I got some used Gold Monsters. I got some new Gold Monsters in stock. And a whole bunch of other stuff's on order. So we're rocking and rolling on Mind Labs. You want a Mind Lab? Give old Mr. Mind Lab a call. We'll work you out a deal. Let's see. I haven't.
You know what? Maybe you should open up a store, and that's what you call it, Mr. Mind Lab.
Oh yeah. Well, no, because there's other stuff too, But so I'll have to post some used stuff on. Anyway, it's just like all of a sudden, I'm willing and dealing detectors. People are trading them in and doing all types of Jesus. All these detectors I'm taking in on trade, and people are upgrading and everything. Man.
You like to wheel and deal.
Yes. Mr. Mind Lab here. Cheers. Let's see. Mark says found a 1950s lighter with my Manticore today. All right. Manticore, that's a great machine, the Manticore is, I have a Manticore myself. I don't use it a lot, but I do have a Manticore. It's a good machine. Mind Lab they are pretty good machines that they. So yeah, you know, it's a new year, so out with that old stuff. There's no more of that bad talking. Now they're good. You know, what can I say? Mr. Mindlab and Stuff. There you go. There's the name of the store. Mr. Mindlab and Stuff. Mr. Mindlab and Stuff. All right, Gary. Okay. I'm really liking it. Okay. There's Desaria Adeline. Welcome. Hello. Uh,
I
oh,
wonder if I
yeah.
hit chat, would I see who's in there? Would
Maybe.
that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do
Try it.
that.
The worst could happen is you just disappear.
I disappeared.
Did you? No, you're
Yeah,
still there.
I'm
No,
not.
you're
I
still
don't see me now.
you're
How
still
do I
there.
get back? I'm not. I don't see me. Let's see what happens now.
You're still there. You're now your fingers are in the way.
Well, because I was going to do something else, but I don't see me. So how do I get out of this?
I don't
Oh,
know.
wait. Oh, there. Now I see the comments. Now
Oh,
I see
okay.
all the comments.
Good. Okay.
I still don't see me, but I see the comments.
See, Brad, I have a gold monster I really like, but I'm liking my new Garrett Axiom. The Garrett Axioms are pretty decent machines too. Brad says we see you. Yes, we see you. You see
Okay.
Mr. Mindlab here too. You know, this is such a cool shirt. I've had this shirt for probably a year and a half, and you know, I couldn't never wear it. You know, it was principles. I couldn't wear it. And once Mr. Mindlab was approved for detectors, then all of a sudden I thought, you know, I'll put this shirt on now, and man, and it feels good, it fits good. And then somebody gave me a hat and said, "Here, Mr. Mindlab, you need a hat." So I said, "Cool, I'll wear that hat, man." So I've been wearing that hat. It's funny, anyways. I like the colors. Gerard says, "Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome." Yeah, they are colors. You know, it's a nice shirt. It fits nice and comfortable. It is nice. I'm agree, Mr. Mindlab and Stuff. Yeah, well, the name of this store is Gold Fever Adventures. So, because that's the campground where we're at, Gold Fever Adventures Campground, and there is a store right here inside of Gold Fever Adventures Campground. There's a store with pans and picks and all types of stuff, and more and more stuff will be added. Do you sell Mind Lab hats? Right now, I don't have any, but I need to get some. Somebody told me for some reason, as great a company that they are, they think their hats are like made out of gold because they were like $30 a hat or something. I said, I don't know. I never really paid attention to their stuff, but I'm going to have to check it out. What are the hours? We're here in the campground almost any time, Billy. So you know, if we know you're out here in camp, we just go in the store. Somebody doesn't just sit in the store all day long. But if we know that you're here in camp or you're coming out, then somebody always goes over to the store to open it up or help you out. Because generally somebody's always here in camp. Not always, but generally there is. He has some awesome gold fever hats. I do have some awesome gold. They all probably all got gold fever hats. Janons in them. I'm sure they all have hats
You
by
can
now.
never have too many gold fever hats.
You can't, but I'm sure
Yeah,
that they do
because
though.
there's different styles. You have the gold fever hat, and then you have the hat with that attractive meme on it.
Oh, yeah, I don't have none of them over here. I don't have
Oh,
any of
see,
them over
Brad
here.
has a new camo one.
Yeah, I need to get some more of them camels because I don't think there is any more of them, is there? Uh,
There was 1 and 1 last I looked.
oh. Anyway, so yeah, we have a club out here too, Gold Fever Prospecting Club. We've got a lot of claims right here around this area here. I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9 claims maybe right around here. And then there's some claims up in the Meadview area. I think there's, 3 up in that area right now. So, Craig Elliott. Hello, Craig. Happy New Year's.
Happy
Good
New
to
Year,
see
Craig.
you. Good to see you hanging in coming and stopping in to say what all. Brad says, I have a new camel one. Yes, you do, Brad. We have a couple hats. Yes, you guys by now, Janon, Mark, you guys should have everything: tumblers, hats, caps, detectors. Yeah. Wow, I think this margarita is giving me a buzz. I mean, Bloody Mary mix. I think I'm getting a buzz from it.
From the mix.
Yeah, it is
That's
an
not supposed.
alcohol. It's
That's
called it is a virgin. It's just a mix. I'm pretty sure it's just a mix. Uh, doesn't say made from scratch for a life well blended non-alcoholic mix. Yeah, there's no alcohol in it.
well, then you shouldn't be having a buzz.
I think it's psychological buzz. Good stuff there, Mr. and Mrs. T. See that, Mr. and Mrs. T.
Oh yeah, I know them.
Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Good stuff. Mind Lab makes a cool camel hat. I'm gonna have to check into some hats because they are actually nice hats. They make my head look bigger though, but they are some nice hats. They fit pretty good. They're stout hats, they're thick. Can you join your club at the store and how much? You can join it at the store. It's $50 a year. You can also join it online at goldfeveradventures.com. And there's some stuff on there that is for sale at goldfeveradventures.com as well, like tumblers and hats and t-shirts and different things like that. Let's see, how many people came out to the extravaganza? Wish we could have made it. Wish you guys could have made it too. I think there was schedule 27
We had
and
about 24.
24. Some
Yeah.
people, they registered, but they didn't show up. So 24 people. So it was a nice crowd, nice group. So let's see, Detector John.
Detección Caribe.
Oh, hello from Mexico.
Ribera Maya, Mexico.
All right. Isn't it cool? People can do this, get on this all the way around the world and do this type of stuff, huh?
Yep.
It's kind of like the old ham radios or something, where people talk to each other from all over the world. That's pretty cool. Who would have ever figured that years and years ago that you could have done that? So, has anybody got any questions about prospecting, metal detecting? Because Mr. Mind Lab here can try to answer some of your questions. Treasure hunting, whatever you guys would like to talk about, we can talk about that. Oh. If anybody's got any, let's see. I don't need that no more. I would have come out, but I'm from Maine. Well, hello from Maine.
It's a lot warmer here than it is in Maine, that's for sure.
Okay, there's a question, Lisa. Do you see that question on the screen?
I see that. Do you detect? I have detected every once in a while. Hi, Herb.
Cato. Hey, Herb.
Where have
you know what?
been?
Hey, Herb, have I got something for you? Look at this, Herb. Guess what, Herb? Mind Lab doesn't suck anymore. Mind Labs are pretty good detectors, Herb. So guess what? You can't entice me anymore. Herb was one of the biggest instigators that there was.
Yeah, Herb used to come out to the extravaganza. We haven't seen Herb in quite a while.
Yeah, Herb disappeared. I think he must have found him a big nugget or something, and I told you, Jack. Yeah. What'd you do? You told me that they didn't suck? I knew it all along. I was just playing around that I knew they didn't really suck. I know they were good detectors. I use them all the time. I use the 6000. I use the Gold Monster. I use the Equinox. I use the Manticore. I use the 2300. I use them all. I have them all. Great machines. Anybody
And
needs
that's
one?
probably
Call
why they
Miss.
call you Mr. Mind Lab.
That's right, Mr. Mind Lab. If anybody needs a detector, just get a hold of Mr. Mind Lab. That's some funny crap right there. I don't care who you are. That is pretty funny stuff. Let's see. Just got back from Colorado, Herb says. All right. Well, hope you had a good, happy New Year there, Herb. And so, anybody got any questions? You can ask Lisa a question if you want to. Lisa knows everything. Ask
She
Lisa a question.
sure does.
She's got an answer about everything.
I have an answer. It doesn't mean it's the right one, but I have an answer.
Well, I didn't say. I just said you had an answer about everything because she
Well,
gives me
I
answers.
do.
I ask her questions all the time. You know the answer she gives me, don't you?
No.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Yeah. That's it. No, or a kiss
No.
of my.
Whatever.
Can you use any metal detector to find gold? Sure, as long as it's a gigantic piece of gold. But generally, a gold machine frequency is around the 40, 45, 47. So whatever machine you're using, look at the frequency. And if it's a gold machine, that's what it's tuned for, is more for gold. If they're treasure machines, they will still find gold, but they're just not as sensitive to find the smaller pieces of gold. So that's why it's got to be bigger. Generally, treasure machines are lower frequency, and that's why they're made for treasures. Lower frequencies mean basically depth. They'll give you bigger targets at depth, where the higher frequencies give you shallow targets, smaller stuff, shallow. And gold is around that middle range. So look at your frequencies, and that'll kind of give you an idea on the machine. But yeah, you can use any machine for gold. It just depends on how big your piece of gold is at, if it's going to pick it up or not. Yeah. Maybe Lisa wants to answer some questions. She hasn't answered questions in a long time.
She has not.
They're thinking of a question.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good.
I know what's his name was supposed to come in the show tonight. He said he was when he got home. Hobo Rob Prospecting. I'm saving for a GM 1000. Well, give me a call when you're ready, because Mr. Mind Lab will give you an awesome deal on it. Because here at Mr. Mind Lab and stuff, we will do.
Temporarily working out of Gold Fever Adventures.
Currently working out of Gold Fever Adventures Campground, located right here in good old Arizona. You guys will get some training. Gary says, what is a good mind lab for a beginner without breaking the bank? Well, right now, believe it or not, right now, probably the best machine you can get for the buck would be if you're looking for, will be a Gold Monster. The Gold Monsters right now, I think, are like $799, $800, I think. And you can even find some used for cheaper than that. And if you get a hold of Mr. Mind Lab, we'll wheeling and dealing. We're working it out. We make the deals happen over here at Mr. Mind Lab and stuff.
Mr. Mind Lab, you sound like a used car salesman.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So and if you're looking for a good PI machine, you can pick up like the SDC 2300s. There, people are trading them in because they're upgrading to like a 6000 or something. So they're trading in the SDC 2300s, and that retails for around $3,000. But you can look and pick one of them up for maybe $1,500, $1,800, between $1,500 and $2,000 for one of them, for decent used one of those, and then you can get into a PI machine. PI machines are better for gold than VLF machines. VLFs will pick up all your hot rocks. The PI, which is pulse induction, will not. What is the difference in a gold monster and a gold bug 2? The gold bug 2 that runs at 71 kilohertz, so it's very high in the frequency range, which means it is good for surface, smaller stuff near the surface. Some people say that gold bug 2 is better than the gold monster. The gold bug 2 you can fine tune, so you can turn down your gain, your sensitivity on that, even in mineralized ground, and still hunt, where sometimes the gold monster you cannot. The gold monster is a pretty well turn on and go machine. But any machine, if you're like, if you can hunt in full gain, full sensitivity, that's how you want to hunt it. But if the ground is too hot, mineralized, then you can't. You got to start turning your sensitivity down till it quiets the machine down so you can hunt. But the further you turn that down, you're going to start losing the sensitivity on your smaller targets. Okay, if that answered your guys' questions. Cheers. But Mr. MindLab here's got some great deals going on right now.
Mr. MindLab, Mark has a question there for you that you did not answer.
Oh, when are you going to have another event in Gold Basin? Mark, we'll have an event in Gold Basin anytime you want, Mark. We can go up there. You say, hey, I got off next weekend. I want to go to Gold Basin. We'll make it happen, Mark. You let me know your schedule, and we will make an event happen. Let's see. Okay, we answered that one. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Brad will go up there. Brad's always up for a good event. So you say when you want to go, and we make it happen. Gold Basin area is good for meteorites. I had some meteorites here. I got a bunch of meteorites from Gold Basin area. I only found one piece of gold up there, but generally when I go to Gold Basin side, I'm looking for meteorites. So I'm not looking for gold, because when you're looking for meteorites, you can swing it much faster than you can when you're looking for gold, because gold, you got to go very, slow, where meteorites, because it's more conductive, whatever they call that, it'll set the detector off much easier. Nice to know that you guys are ready. How is a manticore for gold prospecting? Well, the manticore is a multi-frequency machine. And so because of that, you can find gold with that. You may not be able to find, I think the frequencies on the manticore, the high on the manticore, I think is like 40 is the high frequency on your kilohertz on the manticore is 40, which is just barely probably below that ideal range of 45, 40. Some people say 45 is the perfect one. Some people say 47. But so I will then agree with both of them and just say 45, 47, somewhere right there is your perfect frequency for gold. So the manticore will is just below that when you're in prospecting mode, but it is still the VLF, so it is still going to go off on every single hot rock and stuff like that. But on that for gold, how the manticore, you got the bar going across the bottom. So gold is going to be a low conductivity. So gold is going to be on the bottom of that scale. And if it's on the higher end of the scale, that bar, then it's probably not gold. So it does give you that graph to really help you out in searching for that. But on the manticore also, you'll want to use that smaller coral. The smaller the coral, that's a word I have a hard time saying, coil. Smaller the coil, the better it is for shallow targets, smaller. The bigger the coral, the better it is for deeper targets, bigger. So if you have a large coral on there, you're going to miss some of this more shallow stuff and the smaller stuff. So whenever you hunt for gold, you want to use those smaller corals on that. The gold monster doesn't come with that larger coral anymore. They just come with the smaller one. And that's because that's what everybody basically hunts with for gold anyways. We know what you mean. All right. That's right. Just you got to read between my lines because I was close to coming from Missouri, so I don't talk properly, I guess, all the time. Back in the south, back in the South, you know, I wasn't raised in the South, but could have been raised in the South by about 3 days. I could have been in the South, so I still have that show me from the South, you know, that I don't
Um,
understand that southern accent. I sometimes, you know.
just keep moving, Mr. Mindlab.
Mr. Mindlab here.
Keep moving.
Yeah. Anyways, we had a great time on this New Year's event there. Had fun. The band was pretty cool. It was a good band. It was a different band that we've had in the past. They were good. People got a lot of good compliments on the band. But all in all, it was good. Mega Silver Slacker, 5-inch cool standard equipment for the Gold Monster. That's it. That's all it comes with standard. Now you can still get the larger coil, but the 5 inch is the standard one for the Gold Monster now. And that's probably why they lowered the price a little bit too. I think that I'm just guessing, but I think the it's $1,000 machine, but what they call MAP, minimum advertised price, is $799. So what that means is you can sell them for whatever you want, but the minimum you can advertise them for is the minimum advertised MAP price, which is $799. So uh, that's why here at Mr. Mind Lab and stuff, we were wheeling and dealing. Located at Gold Fever Ventures Campground. So, so give Mr. Mind Lab a call. Okay, Billy Z, no telescoping handle either now. Not on the Gold Monsters. They never had telescoping handle on the Gold Monsters. They got that 3-piece or whatever it is, 2-piece connection. But I've got on mine, the one that I use, I have the you can get the other handle for that, and I use the other one, the shaft. I use the one that collapsing one. I'm still saving up for your 800, probably next month. My 800s are gone. I had two 800s, and I traded them in. I'm all right. Yeah, I traded them in from Doc, yeah, on the collapsible handles. I have a 900 now that is better than the 800 that will still will and deal on. I got it still right now. But you know what? I can get you an 800. I can get you a brand new 800 for probably close to the same cost. I don't know what they go for, but give Mr. Mindlab a call and we'll will and deal.
Mr. Mindlab. Mr. Mindlab,
Yes.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
You keep telling people to give Mr. Mindlab a call. Why don't you give them Mr. Mindlab's phone number?
They can call the campground at 928-851-7167. For further information, yeah. Okay, cool. I'll be inside the carbon fiber shaft. Yeah, that's what I like because I like to collapse it. So I have those. So now that I've become Mr. Mindlab, I have to get some Mindlab accessories. So I got to start broadening up with some of these other companies now and become some dealers for some of them, like for Docs and for Coral Tech and stuff like that. Some of these other accessories, but I will be reaching out to all of them too. So, but that's right. For all your prospecting needs, just give Mr. Mindlab his stuff because here at Mr. Mindlab and stuff, we got stuff. Oh, who started that now? Oh yeah. Anyways, guys, just want to kind of come on, say happy Hillbilly Bob's Relic Hunter. Howdy, everyone. I have a Mindlab 1000. Love it. Yeah, it's an excellent machine. Great machine. I found my Mindlab has paid for itself. My 1000, my Gold Monster. I took that up on Gold Monster one time. I mean, up on Gold Mountain one time, and I found that big piece of rock that had 18 grams of gold in it. So right there, I done paid for my gold monster. Hello, there's old Half Bucket right there. Hello, peeps.
Half Bucket, he was here at the extravaganza.
He was. Lisa started. Now Lisa's getting started on the thing. Look at these channel supporters. Billy Z, Half Bucket, Hope, Hillbilly, Bob's Relic, all channel supporters. They're all in green. Thank you, guys. Thank you for supporting the channel, all you channel supporters and Patreons. So let me ask you, okay, people like you guys, some of your Patreons, I know there's some Patreons in here. I need to ask you a question. You know, like some people, they'll have these Patreon outings and they'll charge money to go out on their outings. So like if you've got to be a Patreon and then you can go out when they have these events and then they charge you to come out there and they plant gold nuggets and then they help you out to find all the gold. Somebody says that I should do that. And I said, well, I guess if people would pay to come out to an outing, I would plant gold nuggets. Absolutely. But I don't know if people really wanted to do that or not. So one of these days we need to kind of talk about that to, have an event one time out of the year or something where, you go out and you find gold, but it's gold nuggets that have been planted. So anyways, okay. Anybody got any questions here
Richard Duke has a question for you.
Oh, I didn't see that. Where's that at?
Right.
Did you ever get a bucket concentrator? A bucket concentrator on what? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by bucket concentrator. I think this gave me a buzz.
Oh my goodness.
It's Bloody Mary. I feel it.
Well, it's tomato juice.
It's mixed.
So what's in it? Read the bottle. The bottle's still in here. Read the bottle.
No, the bottle says it's 95% juice, no additives, no anchovies. Thank God on that. Made with cane sugar, sea salt. It's gluten free. Oh, what's in it? There's water, tomato concentrates, vinegar, corn sugar, sea salt, onion powder, spices, Worcester sauce, water, vinegar, salt, sugar, maltic acid, caramel color, species. Ooh, that's scary. Species. What are species? Molasses, dextrose. Holy crap. Something gum, citric acid, natural flavors, smoke flavors, garlic and onion powder, some other gum.
Gerard is correct. You got a sugar buzz.
Gum. Man, there's all types of gum in here. Corn protein, lemon juice concentrate, paprika, cayenne pepper, something yeast extract, natural flavors, garlic powder. They keep saying the same thing over and over. Something red chili peppers. Well, that's what it is. It's those red chili peppers. Huh. Be careful. The imitation might just be as good as the real stuff. No, it doesn't say that. But anyway, yes, it's just a Virgin Bloody Mary. But man, I'm feeling it. Probably because I haven't had a Bloody Mary for so long. Sounds like all the right ingredients for fermentation. I think so. Sugar buzz. There we go. There is one that a guy is making. It's called the
Seismic Eddie.
Must be spiked. Yeah, I don't know what it is. We talked about a concentrator. I would like something. Yeah, I'd be interested to see. I like gadgets. The company sent me that underwater drone and it's got a metal detector on it. Actually, it looks like a pinpointer on the front of a drone that goes underwater. And I still got to do a video on that, take that out to the water someplace one day and do a video for that drone. And anyway, yeah, so I got to do that one day. All right. Anybody got any cool questions? It is New Year, so we can. I'll show you a picture. Okay, Brad, cool. So, anybody got any cool questions, or we'll call it an evening here? We've been on 50 minutes. Wow, that's longer than I thought. Because it is New Year's. Everybody's probably still tired from the long day. Chris B, I joined the club and have a hard time finding the claims accurately. Can someone publish the GPS coordinates? Be easy to find on Google Drive that way. On the side of the maps, Chris, there is the GPS coordinates. They're on the side of the maps that you got. So you take your northern and your eastern line, and you should be able to, to see the GPSs like that. And sometimes some of the maps do show you. Let's see if I got a claims guide here. This is not a complete one, but sometimes they'll be like an X on the map. Yes, we'll see like this one right here. So on the map page, there's an X, and that X goes to where it says GPS coordinates. They give you the GPS coordinates right here, and that will correspond to that X on the map. We use what's called UTMs, and all GPSs will convert to a UTMs. Like you have degrees, minutes, seconds, degrees. There's so many of those things that's confusing as which one it is. So that's why we just use a UTM. So all GPSs and settings or something, you can convert that over to what's called a UTM. And then also on maps, just to give you guys a little lesson on GPSs or whatever, a map reading. If you look at a topo map, any topo map you look at the bottom of the topo map. Like that, this one down here says WGS 84. So inside of your GPS, you can set that. That's your NAD, North American Datum. And on your GPS, it'll say if you look at some bottom of the maps, it'll say NAD 27. That basically means that whatever 1927 that map was designed. And if you've got a map that says NAD 27 and you're using the WGS 84, you're going to be off. So they both have to match. So whatever your topo map says at the bottom, your GPS has to be the same thing, whether it's 84 or 27. Okay. So let's see. Hey, Brad, back at you. Really cool people. Brad, okay. Let's see. That is Brad Martin in Colorado. Okay, Happy New Year. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Do you know who bought the Geo Sluice Company? Oh, you guys are answering that. That's the guy in Colorado called, what's he called?
Brad Martinez, it's right here.
Oh, they showing it? Oh, that's his name, but his thing is Sluice something. He's on Facebook. Earthquake. Did you ever, let's see, Jack, did you ever have an earthquake classified? If it's the same one that's the wooden box, I ran into those guys, hooked up with them years ago out at one of the camps in California. And I used to sell their earthquake machines. They were pretty good machines. And I think the one guy died. And I don't know if they've ever stopped or if they ever still produce them or not. But yes, I used to use those type of machines. Okay. Wow. Okay, is that everything caught up? Happy New Year's, everyone. All right, everybody. So we'll let you guys all go to sleep. It's been a long day for probably a lot of you guys that had a great night last night. So hopefully you guys got to have fun. Chris, I live here in Siloam. I can show you the Harquahala claims and the Vicksburg claims. All right, Half Bucket. A lot of the club members that you guys run into, they're more than friendly. They're more than helpful. They will help you out, tell you anything they want to know, except where they find the gold at. I mean, they'll even show you that too, as long as you don't get in their hole. But everybody's kind of like that. They're all out helping everybody out. But anyway, so you guys are just, like I said, you guys, a lot of you guys probably partied half the night and everything and had your long nights. And so we're going to go ahead and we'll call it a night. You like my cool AI songs? That's from Jack and his AI band. Those
A1
CDs
band.
are even AI band, A1 band, AI band. Those are all on the YouTube channels in the store there. There is a store and goldfeveradventures.com and on the YouTube channel. So if you're not a subscriber to the YouTube channel where you're at right now, Gold Fever Adventures, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all you guys. So anyways, let me see that I saw a bunch more comments. You guys have a great year. MAGA starts 20 days. Yes, it does. So happy New Year's, everybody. You guys, I appreciate all you guys for hanging, for supporting us through the years and being a part of this adventure. So thank you to each and every one of you. You guys all have a very safe New Year's, and
Happy
hope to
New
see
Year.
each and every one of you guys out there someday. So until our paths cross again, you guys all take care, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Jack's got a shovel and a dream in his hands, staking claims neath the hot desert sand, chasing the glimmer of gold in the sun. Every hill climbed, it's a battle, but he's won. With friends beside him, he's never alone. Through valleys and mountains, they've made it their home. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. They ride the ATV through the wide open plains, laughing and shouting, forgetting the pains. The wind on their faces, a taste of pure freedom. In the heart of Arizona, they know they'll beat 'em. Life's a wild ride, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow old. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. Lots of hills run, they shout out so bold. Jack says you never slow down, you never grow old. Treasure comes in the memories we make, in the laughter and stories our friendships create. Gold might be pretty, but it's nothing compared to the joy in the journey, the love that we share. So here's to the gold in the lives that we hold. Jack's got his friends, and that's worth more than gold.